Today, we'll take a brief tour of a distributed learning course that was created in Original Course View in Blackboard. As we enter the course, one of the first things you'll probably notice is the left side menu. This course has a lot of content, but the instructor has made good use of headings and dividers to keep everything organized. You can see in student preview mode that it's clearly divided into beginning of semester information, course content, and other tools. They have also made sure to use the hide link feature for items that students won't be using right away, in this case, Blackboard Collaborate Ultra and the My Course Evaluations tool. This course uses the Getting Started section to act a little like bite-sized pieces of the information you would expect to find in the syllabus. The different topics are split up into multiple items, which helps to organize the content and also makes it easier to swap out a section if you need to make updates for a future semester or different instructor. One important feature to note is how the instructor has made use of embedded formatting features within the items. For example, using bulleted or numbered lists where appropriate, or using the table function. If you plan to copy and paste content from your syllabus into Blackboard items in this way, it's a good idea to go back and check that these formatting features have also transferred. You can also see a couple of places where that didn't happen here. For example, this grade distribution chart. While most students will probably still be able to figure out what it means, unformatted text like this could be incomprehensible to someone using a screen reader. Another important thing to check is the formatting of any hyperlinks that you may have copy-pasted from your syllabus or other documents. For those of us who were accustomed to distributing syllabi on paper, we might be used to typing out the web address itself. However, for electronic distribution, it's best practice to create descriptive link text, as this instructor has done. This way, users can look at the title of a link and know exactly where it's going to take them when they click. The content in this course is organized into 4 large units. To help pace students through these units in an asynchronous online format, this course breaks those units into one learning module for each week of class. You can clearly see which modules are contained in each unit. Some instructors also find it helpful to place the course dates into their module titles to help students stay on track. Each module begins with an overview, a list of all items that are due that week, and learning objectives. The instructor then chose to break the week's content into several topic-based lessons. This is an art history course, so each lesson contains reading material and links to several art images. You could also choose to embed videos or presentation slides. At the end of each module, students participate in a discussion and complete a quiz. Since this module is at the end of one of the larger units, students also take their first exam here. One of my favorite features of this course is the Course Cafe. As you can see, this is simply an ungraded discussion board used as an open forum for all course-related questions. This is a wonderful way to build community in an online course as students pitch in to assist one another, and can also cut down on the number of individual emails all asking the same questions. Finally, we have the resources section, which is a great place for tools like the gradebook. It could also be used to link to a database or other tool that students should plan to use repeatedly, for example, the location of your online lab, or as this instructor did, to share important course policies. Remember that you can always add or remove items from this menu using the plus sign at the top of the menu. Best of luck building your new course!